Right, we appear to be live on all platforms. We are back in Space Engineers. I have an ODB Wolf. Say hello, Wolf.
Hello, Wolf.
And we have a Firelord Disco. Let's say something, Disco. Be more original.
Disco something more original.
Oh, basically, I'm joined by a pair of numpties, but it's okay. We'll let them away with it. They're American after all.
I take offense in that.
Why would you take offense? What did the fence ever do?
It was pretty, so I stole it.
Americans going around stealing fences. Okay, so the plan for today is to actually make it to space. As I said yesterday, I did a lot of grinding, and a lot of welding, and a lot of other shit and doodads. So we should technically be able to get to space. I'm cracking, crack-a-lacking.
Shoot him down.
I honestly expect no less from you, Disco. I expect to be shot down. If you weren't 2 million miles away, I expect it would have already happened.
Well, it's kind of hard to shoot you down when you're already down. I mean, I would have to dig the hole first to shoot you.
There's plenty of holes around my base. I had to get enough ice to fill.
Wow.
4.
You're really cracking up.
They're better now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I swear it just waits for me to say, is it better now? I don't actually do anything. I just wait 3 seconds to say, is it better now?
Yes, I know.
I only need to build 43 ion thrusters.
That's wrong. No, we don't. That block there. Is the wrong block. This will officially be my first ever attempt at getting a large, complete ship off the ground.
Can I laugh when it fails horribly?
Oh yeah, laughter is pre-approved. I will be laughing when it fails horribly.
Just remember you said that. Oh, so you did do some grinding after I logged off and went to sleep.
Hmm?
Oh, I logged into your stream.
Oh, yeah, I've done lots of grinding on this base.
You actually have a rocket ship.
Yeah, it's a proper rocket.
Rocket time.
Whether the two large thrusters are going to be enough to get me off the ground with a complete ship is another matter.
Oh, strong and unknown signal. Is that like on the planet?
It's saying 86 kilometers from me, so it might be on the planet.
Probably.
Bastards.
Yeah, haven't you noticed that all of the strong signals always spawn nearby Kitty Night?
On the planet.
I saw one yesterday, it was like 1,000 kilometers away. So that was off towards you guys, probably. I could have sworn there was a window. Ah, there it is.
So what are the strong unknown signals?
Basically the same as the unknown signals, but stronger.
Oh. So nothing really important.
Isn't their in-game loot just a little bit better?
Yeah, their in-game loot appeared to be better.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to collect ice, Wolf. Is Wolf skiing you? Or have we got another Wolf in the chat?
What? We've got another wolf in the chat.
Hello, Wolf skiing. And thank you for the sub. I believe you just made me hit 30 subs. Thank you. My blank. What did I come over here for?
Ice.
No. I've got plenty of ice. I hope.
A cargo container full of platinum ingots.
I can't have one of those.
Yes, he did. You now have 30 people subscribed to you, Kitty Night. How do you feel?
I feel actually quite happy and grateful.
Now the question is, how many are actually random people that just like your stream? And how many are just friends and family?
Friends and family account for a maximum of 10 of them. And the rest of them are just people who pop in and hit sub. Where is the 1-1 flat window? Why do they mix up the windows like that? Surely it would be more sensible to have the 1x1s and then the 1x2s than a... we are on a server. It's a whitelisted server. Basically, you need to, preferably when I'm not streaming, well, you can pop onto the Discord now and then have a word with me when I'm not streaming and let me get to know you a little bit, and I can invite you to the group and let you play. But you're more than welcome to join the Discord now. It should have a link in the description. If it doesn't, Nightbot will butt in about 10 minutes time and give the details.
It should.
Or ODB can grab an invite link and should be able to throw it into chat. I'm sure I set you as a mod the other day.
No, you didn't.
Who did I set as a mod the other day?
Takmar?
No, he's not a mod on my stream. I know that. I'm talking about on
Oh.
my stream, not on the game. I have just fathomed the problem with my build methodology. Oh no, I did create a way out. Aha! I'm not trapped in the ship.
Sounds like you.
I built a way out. I got out of the ship. I'm not trapped. I did not mess up my build methodology. We need to make some glass.
For right now, you didn't mess it up.
Your faith in me is probably exactly what I deserve.
I was about to say, I have as much faith in you as I do anyone else that I play video games with.
Hello, puppy dogs. Did you want to come and test the engine? Is that what it was, puppy dog? Okay, let's have a look. It's got 76%. That'll give a good enough guesstimation. Maximum thrust override. See how long that burns for. I'm not going to stare at it the whole time though.
My bot won't ban me for adding anything into your stream chat, right?
No, it won't ban you. It may not let the link through. If it doesn't let the link through, just say something normally and I'll quickly dive over, mod you and come back.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, just say something.
Something. I wrote nope.
Okay, you should be able to post links now.
I have a wrench by my name.
The game forgot all my paints.
It does that every time he closes the game because space engineering.
That's really useful. Like, not as if I'd want to keep my grind down paint and stuff.
No.
That engine's still burning. If that's not enough time to make it out of atmosphere, nothing is.
Welcome.
Oops.
Welcome, Rebel Sniping. I presume you would be wolf skiing. It's gonna get confused. But stay as Rebel Sniping because we already have a wolf.
She can't hear you. And she just left. She instantly muted and turned off her sound and then left.
In all fairness, I did hear her say something, and it was as bad as my mic being bad, so I can understand that.
Sounded like she said oops. So I don't think she was expecting it to join the actual voice chat.
It's possible. What else do we need in here?
Should I add in just the normal conditional chat?
What's that?
Just the normal chat instead of the voice channel?
Oh, yeah, I was expecting the invite to take her to one of the normal channels. And Rebel Sniping is a he. Never assume gender on a voice chat.
That's a good point.
I assumed that was a space potato. Shit.
Sorry.
That's because you assume everything's a space potato, Disco.
No, except for space tomatoes.
It's because he can only recognize space potatoes. Sorry, wolf skiing. The new link in chat should be the one to just general chat instead of the voice chat.
It's okay now that he's had a link even to the voice chat. He'll go to normal chat when he joins. It doesn't automatically throw you into the voice, but that will be useful for anyone else who's watching and who feels like joining.
Who doesn't instantly feel like being on the stream.
Yeah.
Why are you putting air vents?
Because we have oxygen enabled.
Do you have the actual ceiling enabled?
Yeah.
Oh. Normally I disable it just because it's pointless.
It's not that pointless.
I don't really remove the helmet, so... And I adapt all the ships I fly to incorporate a an enclosed pilot seat.
It adds more calculations to the server having oxygen enabled. It's literally the only reason why I ever disabled it.
Pressurization, that's what I was looking for.
I know it does, but I'm going to give Space Engineers a chance and see whether it's actually fixed itself for once.
You should have learned by now.
I said I'm giving it a chance. I didn't say I believed it would have. Where's the 6-point door? Let's just do this.
Just like I don't really play with and artificial gravity either.
I kind of play with artificial gravity sometimes.
I normally disable it or turn it off.
Because grav drives still kind of work.
Oh yeah. Most of the time I use it sort of as a trap to trick people into into relying on walking with gravity so I can quickly turn it off and fly him into a wall.
Nightbot's decided they're going to do it's going to do my messages back to front again.
It seems to like it.
Yeah, it seems to like doing the begging first, scaring everyone off, and then doing the actual useful bits, like all the links. Let me through the door. I think Nightbot... Wow, that engine's still going. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have enough time to get to space. Whether I have enough power is another matter.
Oh, you already took off?
No, I've got a test engine going. It's down to 13% on its own hydrogen tank. Let's see, now it's doing the right things. Okay, let's check how much ice I've got left. Should still have quite a bit. I might mined shed load of it. I've still got plenty of ice. There's like 700k ice sitting over there. Okay, so the next question is, do I leave this base here or do I just grind it down and take it with me?
Never hurts to have an outpost to go back to.
That's true.
Especially since you can't have allies, and there are multiple hostile factions now in space.
This is very true, and I have no weaponry on that rocket ship.
Rocket Man.
And at least me and Disco do have some sort of warships active. And then you have the AI, which just will pretty much batter you to death.
Yeah, we'll leave the we'll get rid of
Just
some of the extra stuff like this test rig. It just ran out of fuel and it started at 75%. I'd say that's strong enough.
Not enough. It's never enough. It's not enough to go the distance or the speed.
Well, that's the thing too. You have to also calculate for weight.
He just had like an 8-minute burn time on that thing.
Yeah, at least. There's plenty of time. It's just, and it's what, 6 megatons of meganewton tons of thrust per engine. I've got 2. I should be okay.
If not, looks like you're starting over in about an hour.
I have parachutes. I need to make some canvas. That'd be an idea.
Yes. Otherwise, we will have a very, very short launch and a very hilarious one.
I've never actually used the parachutes. Where's the canvas hiding? Oh,
I'd put an auto display.
Oh, that's canvas, okay.
I'd make one group and put on and set the auto deploy, and then put it on your hotbars off and on. So if you mess up and you don't have enough thrust, you can simply turn it on and safely.
Yeah, that's the idea. I'm hoping that, what is it, 6 parachutes are enough to slow me down enough.
Remember Kitty Night, I stopped a 2 million kilogram ship with 1 parachute, large grid.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm thinking that 6 will be more than enough.
Yeah, it's Disco after all.
It hit the ground at, I think, 15 meters a second. When I had all 6 of them on there, it hit the ground. It was traveling at like 5 meters a second. I don't know, they're kind of OP at the moment. Unless they switch them, but they probably would have noted it in the update.
Well, there is a short problem with parachutes. Like, their altitude depends on where you are. And the altitude that's registered goes from ground level, which is flat ground. It doesn't include the mountains. Yeah, sea level.
This is a Gemini turret. I have 1 Gemini turret. Wolf. Other wolf. I'm calling you Ninja. So I've got a couple of Gemini turrets. I played with them when I first found the mod. But we are talking a couple of years ago now. Okay, so we've got everything out of the base.
I have quite a few more than just a few. At least you don't have to worry about me hunting you down yet.
I love the word yet in that sentence.
Hey, I'm following the rules. For now.
Right, parachutes are where they're supposed to be.
There was rules. She.
Yeah, we'll put 25 of that across. I should probably take more uranium with me than this, but I want to go to space.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go test something.
What are you testing?
Well, now that Wolf mentions it, I've never used Gemini turrets, so I don't know how strong they are.
Okay, we are disconnected from this station. Launch in T-minus kitty night. Because it would be a good idea not to have the kitty night on board.
Well, there is good news, Kitty Knight.
What is the good news?
If you have to deploy your parachutes, at least I can't appear out of nowhere and shoot them out from under you.
This is true. I need to set up all my groups. No, I don't believe we do have the Dusty Thrusters mod pack. I haven't seen that one.
You might want to put the override for up and down.
That's why the up is on a separate block, a separate group.
Ooh.
It's set at 4 megatons at the moment. That should be more than enough to lift off, but meganewtons. But I'll have my grouping set up so I can adjust it on the fly.
Now, is it pure hydrogen?
Yep.
I would have gone with a mixture.
But that equals more weight.
True.
Actually, we'll just leave them on because I can auto-deploy or manually deploy. I can always put a thing to put auto-deploy on and off. Whereas if I sit there spamming buttons going, why are my parachutes opening? Because I've switched them off, that would be a bad thing.
It'd be a hilarious thing.
My friends really like me, don't they?
I didn't know we were supposed to like you.
I don't really have an answer for that. And hello, Shadow, yet another wolf. How are you this morning?
Hello, darkness, old friend.
All we need is CG now, so we can continue the conversation that we were having the other day. That was such a hilarious conversation to have on stream.
That you only think you're awake, you're not absolutely sure.
No, I'm never sure.
I was talking to Shadow Wolf, not ODB Wolf. I have a whole wolf pack in my stream. Kind of cool.
Long live the wolf pack. Long live the Wolven Empire.
Okay, so I think it's time to try this. Fire up all the other thrusters. Oh no, I want those ones off. Wait a second, I need to change something on my groupings.
Well, I figured out why they fire rockets, Kitty Knight.
Why?
Because they're Gatling rocket turrets.
Ah, cool.
They pack a pretty nice punch. Yeah, because as soon as I switched them on, it was like watching a fucking rocket turret just constantly launching rockets every 5 seconds.
We don't want those ones on. There we go. Okay. We'll start at maximum thrust and then work our way down. Launching in 3, 2, clang. We didn't launch. Why didn't we launch? Why did the engine start? People, we have a problem. It's only giving me the option to lock the landing gear. It's not giving me the option to unlock it.
Keeping that you're fucked up.
Is auto lock on?
Possibly.
Because if auto lock's on, that's always been a pain. I think it's automatically on too.
I need to be able to see underneath to see if the engines have actually fired. Weight could be an issue, but I didn't even see the engines fire. So I need to go check that.
Oh, you could be suffering from a bug.
I could be suffering from a bug. Come on, grind and repair system. Take those blocks away so I can see what's going on. No, I'm not suffering from a bug. There's an error in my routing system.
Nice.
I can tell that because I've got two side thrusters here that aren't on. And I've got a hydrogen tank there that hasn't got anything in it. Well, sugar. Houston, someone forgot to fit a pipe.
Oh, that's something else too. You might have to convert it to back to ship.
It always has been a ship.
Yes, but I see a merge block.
Yeah, it never actually got merged. It was supposed to have landing gear and I couldn't fit one there. And I was going to lift it up, merge it and then drop it back down, and then I thought that would just be insane. More insane than most of my harebrained schemes. I'm trying to see.
It is more insane than Cena's harebrained schemes.
Which side do I have the most thrust on? I am gonna have. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that has got stuff and things in it. Why are these side thrusters not? Just double check first.
Make sure all the action generators are set to auto refill.
Oh yeah, that bit's not a problem. Have a quick look. Yeah, they're definitely not getting any hydrogen into them, so what we will do... For now I'll sacrifice a single side thruster.
You also might want to turn the rest off.
Yeah, that'd probably be an idea actually whilst I'm doing this.
Because you're wasting fuel.
If we take out that one.
I was sort of hoping for it to explode as soon as you switched on everything. That would have been hilarious.
I still think the 3, 2, 1, oh, let's not launch was kind of hilarious. Good morning. Well, we're having technical difficulties. I may have forgotten some pipes.
Like
Now we're
normal.
jerry rigging the whole thing. Oh shit, that's one's got a landing gear on it. This will be fun. May as well get rid of that landing gear then.
Timber.
Okay, well, we now should technically be all piped in. Stop lagging, game. I really don't like the idea of lagging right now.
That might be my fault.
Nice. We. Why is this one not working? So far. I'm only going to get thrust from one side at this rate. I'm going to spiral out of control. Is this block finished? That's the next question. Yes. I built a monstrosity to get me to space.
That is interesting. I'm guessing it's mirrored too.
No. Have a look behind here. I can live without some armor blocks to get me to space.
It's a little less weight.
It means I can look behind and find out what the heck's going on here. Everything's running off the set. Basically, I started with the engines and worked my way up. Everything should be connected to those central points on the top of the engine.
It's kind of cool. The repair system seems to like to lay out conveyors first.
Yeah, it does production blocks first, so it'll do a power block before a production block and a production and a blah 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 blah.
I mean, it built a whole armor segment, but once it started getting to the main conveyor systems, it just went crazy with those.
Ah, have you got it on walk mode or fly mode?
Fly mode.
Oh, that's interesting. It should have gone straight for those first then. Oh,
Well,
wait, it needed to put the armor in before the projection
yeah.
of the... Right,
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah.
get you now. Everything is connected up. I don't get it. Are these not complete? No, they're complete. I can almost live without those extra thrusters if the main thrusters were working. Yeah, we've only got one working. How is that even possible?
Because you
Hello?
built it. It would have been funny if you stuck your face in there and it switched on.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I did it. I'm going to have to take that engine out and have a look above it.
Instant roast kitty night.
First things first, we don't have things collapsing on my head.
Oh, is Shadow actually on the server?
I don't think he's logged in. He does have the ability to join the server.
Oh, I just asked because he said I like the little supply runner I built.
Oh yeah, he built a little supply runner on the server he is on.
Oh,
And it maxes out the server speed in about 3 seconds, I think he said.
god damn. I hope
No,
we can stop that fast.
Wolf, we're on a survival world and I'm starting on planets. Everyone else got to start in space, but I'm starting on planet. And yeah, I don't get platinum yet.
I'm sure Disco could probably drop you some.
Two seconds, just using my hands for something. Aha! I think I found the problem.
I'll probably see it on stream in a minute.
There's an oxygen generator that's facing the wrong direction. So what we'll do... we rebuild around these engines. Turn all the engines off and quickly rebuild it so we've not got this exposed section. Because I'm guessing it's the same for both sides.
Oh, it's someone's asking about the repair mod.
Were they?
Yeah, Nora.
I didn't see the question pop up.
They were asking which mod is with the color.
It's not the
Build and repair
nanobot.
system.
It's the build and repair system. So it's not actually. Is it actually called that on the mod list?
Hold on. I think it has
Easiest way to check.
nano in its name.
I'm sure it's nanobot. Let me just go to my workshop and check.
Nah, I got it.
I have way too many mods.
It's nanobot build and repair system. I posted a link in the chat.
Okay.
Pretty much, you can just set a color for it to grind down certain blocks or ignore, and it'll go through all grids within its area of influence and destroy any block that has that color, or ignore any blocks that have that color, so you can grind them down and use unbuilt blocks on your ships and structures. It's no problem. Sorry. For everyone watching the stream, I'm also seeing chat, but I'm seeing it with the delay.
Yeah, I do see it very quickly, but I'm only seeing 2 or 3 messages at a time, so when Nightbot's a pain and starts yabbering, it blocks me. Right, so I can't have an oxygen generator there. It'll just have to be a normal conveyor block.
Yeah, that's probably why I saw it and you didn't, because Nightbot posted right after after they said something. Yeah, it's basically like the nanite factory. Just it's a much cheaper and much simpler form of it, and it doesn't do as much as the nanite factory.
What does a
This
nanite factory do that this doesn't then?
nanite factory also mines,
Oh,
cleans up
okay.
everything in an area, and also heals the character. But you have to use beacons for it to repair and do remote pairing and remote building
And remote
destructing.
destruction.
Ah, hello, Shadow.
Hello.
Now it's not letting me put my motors back in. I might just use... You know what, just to get us off the freaking ground. Normal hydrogen thruster.
And I'm giving you troubles.
Yes, his space engineers is giving me troubles. Try this.
Is this the same shadow that's in chat in YouTube?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Why won't it place? I wonder.
Now I wonder if that ship's gonna go as fast. Do you have the carbonite armor mod?
No, we don't.
Yeah, that's probably the reason it won't work as well.
Well, it didn't work there just because the routing was wrong. I'd cocked up.
Well,
There's
and
no
then
other way to put it.
for my ship, because regular armor blocks were too heavy for it,
Ah.
so I had to build it with the carbon blocks.
If those blocks were in the way. I'll refill my oxygen tanks. What's to think about it?
Someone's voting in chat for you to make a spinning top.
I am not making a spinning top on this server, Chippy. That would just be insane, and I'm not quite that insane.
I am.
I'm gonna leave you guys. Bye.
Bye, Disco.
See ya.
Bye.
And then you put a Gatling turret on top of it, and it'll be fun.
Okay, let me place the block. We're getting somewhere. We've got to wait for these blocks to get ground down. Not on a dedicated server. However, Chippy, I will make a video with my insanity ride that I made a long time ago. It involves 100 rotors, all put on top of each other, all spinning at top rotation, with a large stick on top of it, with a seat on one end.
Oh, are you talking about the one that you built with Disco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd kill you if you built that on the server. Spinning top of death.
I do have a point defense system that I may employ, which they would kill me for building. It involves a few rotors, a few pistons, a few rocket launchers, and when it starts firing, it fires in every direction and starts spinning around like a spinning top of death. I'm not insane at all. I just look that way.
I'm gonna join a random server just to see if I still have my blueprints.
You should still have your blueprint.
This is a Deddy server, Noir. Basically, if you jump into the Discord and shoot me a message with your Steam name, I can whitelist you into it.
I just jumped into someone's random server that's been abandoned for a while. Means I get to play with their shit now.
Yeah, as long as it's creative server, otherwise you won't be able to.
It is. I might pick a story server. Or survival.
What's still being ground down?
Well, at least you don't have to worry about my 200-meter exclusion zone.
Oh, that might be why I don't get to play with his ship very much. He crashed into a fucking asteroid.
Wait, I missed that.
It's in a giant asteroid. He crashed into an iron ore deposit and obliterated like 90% of the ship,
Nice.
except for the reactor and the engines.
If only they would add in more, like, ship-killing, secondary explosions instead of just things disappearing.
I guessed you had your own, Noir, because I have watched a couple of your videos. I haven't watched many of them because I don't speak German. But I have still watched what I could.
I've always wanted to learn German.
I attempted to learn it in school. But yeah, that didn't go well.
Excuse me.
Right,
I wasn't allowed to learn a language.
I was made to learn Spanish.
Most people were. Or are.
I wanted to learn German, but no. You got Spanish.
They said thank you, but they have their own server at home.
Yeah, I replied to that.
Oh. Sorry, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning here. My brain is not necessarily all in one place at once. Though I don't think it ever is.
Let's see.
Okay, we have changed the technical difficulties. We are about to try this whole
It
launching
exploded
thing
midair.
again. Those thrusters off. These thrusters on. And we're not getting enough power. That is 12 meganewtons pushing down, and it is not enough.
Told you it wasn't enough.
This can be fixed. We will add more engines.
Or you could slap on 4 atmospheric thrusters. Or maybe 6.
Just to get me off the ground.
Yep. And then turn them off. Space Pop-Tart.
I don't think I have enough motors to make a shed load of atmospherics. We'll just slap some extra large thrusters on. We'll take it from
Yes, Jim. My time is EST.
I may end up having to resort to a couple of Atmos thrusters, Noir, but at the moment I don't have the materials handy to make all those motors. So we'll try this first. That would be clever. I can't go doing clever things. I might want to remove this.
Pop-Tarts.
What was that?
I don't know. Someone quickly joined. Oh, I think it was Rebel. I think Rebel quickly joined, said something, and then left again.
I think Rebel joined, quickly said I'm Pop-Tarts, and then left again.
That could be what I heard. Yes, I heard something about Pop-Tarts. But I have
Glad it
pizza.
wasn't just let me in. I'm glad it wasn't
I
just
think
me.
we have another Hyper Panda.
Okay. We go for attempt number whatever the fuck we're on.
42.
I think we're on attempt 3. We are now up to 24 meganewtons thrust. I'm not sure if the tanks will be enough now.
But 24 is... 42 is the answer to everything.
24 is not enough. Are we seriously locked onto something still?
Is your landing gear still locked?
I unlocked it. I wonder if one of them's locked and one of them isn't.
It could be one of them's locked. Is the ship moving one way more than the other?
I keep telling him to make sure to hit to go to his info tab and make sure it's actually a ship.
Shh. It shouldn't have ever been part of the station. Why was it suddenly part of the station? See if I've just slapped those extra engines on for nothing. Let's try that again.
Watch how fast you take off now. Full thrust.
Yeah, full thrust.
Go!
We're off ski. We only have 3 engines. Oh no, we have 4. We're going. I forgot my countdown.
You're going to explode.
Go.
I was right, wasn't I, you bastard?
What is your speed?
99.84 meters per second, but I seem to be lagging ever so slightly, so it keeps slowing down.
That's why I say do the override.
I am doing it on override. I'm controlling it completely on override.
I was right, wasn't I, kidding me?
Wasn't you?
Yeah, okay, I was wrong.
Ouch.
We're definitely making it to space, unless I run out of fuel. I still have 90% hydrogen, and we're already at 6,000 meters. I should be fine. There's
And then also when the engines explode.
everything. Oh, don't.
Oh, I would laugh if you ran out of hydrogen and fell just right so you landed back on your base.
That's what you get when you play with lawn darts.
The point of this game is to get to space and kill everyone else I've invited to my server, Chippy. That's the point. And yes, I do, Noir. Although on that one, not killing everyone else I've invited to the server. Although, technically, I've given myself a handicap here, in the fact I'm not allowed to draw first blood, and I'm not allowed to ally with anyone. So I'm probably going to die very soon.
Especially since I'm building my first combat ship and I'm already in space. And disco is just disco.
This is true.
Building large, ridiculous, and deadly things is pretty much his motto of life.
So I shouldn't try to build the Mazel frigate out of the single player?
I am more than willing to subscribe to people who subscribe to me, said Power, but I do have to have a look at their channel first to see if it's something I'm ever going to watch.
I've never actually seen someone call you Hazy.
But it is technically my name.
Ah, true. But I've always known you as Kitty Knight.
And thank you very much for the sub. Once I finish streaming, I will go have a look. But we're definitely making it to space. We're still at max speed and we're down under the under the mega newtons. We're down into kilonewtons. And we still got 80% fuel.
Well, interesting.
Thank you very much for the follow, for the sub, Jake. I'm almost in space. I'm in atmosphere at the moment, Chippy.
I just saw someone subscribe to you called Why Me 78 something.
Well, thank you. Why me then? That sounds like the perfect name for a Space Engineers game. Why me? Why does everything have to explode? Why did Clang come to visit me? Okay, wolf skiing. I'll scoot onto it in a bit when I'm not streaming. It takes me a while to find people because I'm slow.
Hey, at least you have something else to call him instead of wolf.
I got two something. He's in here as ninja something or other. What was it? Oh, rebel sniping. I don't know where I got ninja from.
I don't either.
Because
That's why
I
I was
was
a bit
thinking of
confused.
I was thinking of all the wolves earlier because I know a ninja wolf as well.
Ooh.
Well, it used to be very confusing because the chat room I was in earlier, there was 3 or 4 different shadows.
Were they all forms of wolf as well? I've seen that group.
Yes. It
That's
was
a bit
fun.
scary.
Because you say shadow and all 5 of us would answer.
Lovely. Oh, did I just make it to space or did we just crash?
Both.
It stopped going up. I know we're going up again. What are we at? We're at 0.09 gravity. I'll try not to. Trust me, I'll try not to. I probably will, but I'll try not to.
He's playing lawn darts with space.
Oh no. No.
What?
Fucking space pirates.
Right there. And you have no weaponry.
I know I have no weaponry. I have engines. Run away!
That was poor planning. You need weaponry. Always need weaponry.
I'm in the
You
wrong
would
cockpit.
have think that he would have thought of that too.
And
So the
it's
area
following me.
No, my ship does not stop fast. It takes 2 or 3 kilometers for it to slow down and stop.
Oh, the signal disappeared.
Oh,
I think-
no, it's back. Maybe it didn't notice you. They do have a sense distance, so.
Well, it was heading towards me. But, yeah, weird. I'm sitting here having to hold the up button because I'm in the wrong cockpit for flying in space. Let's let it inertial dampener down and get in the right cockpit.
I would come help, but I can't.
That would be against the rules. Ah! Helmet. Helmet would be nice.
Not technically, because I wouldn't be aligned with you. I'd just be killing something that's also not aligned to me.
Let's just check. Have we managed to seal? Or did, oh no, I left the doors open. Of course we haven't managed to. That'd be why I was joking just now. Yeah, we're sealed. Yeah, we have oxygen. There's platinum on the moon, isn't there?
People keep saying reavers are coming.
It was Chippy kept saying it, and now Ulski is saying it as well.
The hell are reavers?
Reavers? They're from a TV show called Serenity. They're a group of people that have pretty much gone mad, and they pretty much kill everyone they meet and eat them. So basically, space cannibals.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
It is a bit like a potato. I don't have Disco's flair for making space potatoes.
Space taters?
Surprisingly, they are simple, but yet complex.
Yeah, when he's on Imperium, his space potatoes literally land in any orientation he feels like. That is true, Chippy.
Yes, it is.
I'd like to get
I
out of...
remember
Why am I
Firefly.
dropping? Why am I dropping? That'd be
Because
why
you're
I'm
still in
dropping.
gravity.
Yeah, I'm only in a little bit of gravity, and I've not got my inertial dampeners on. That's why I'm dropping. I want to go to the moon.
You want to crash into the moon.
This is the Kitty 13 flight. We had problems on liftoff. Landing probably doesn't bode well.
That's
No.
true, Chippy. I did
You could
screw
really
up
make it
what we
like
used called
a
training.
13. Blow an engine off.
Yes, we've got 25 mods on this server.
You know, have one randomly disconnect and go flying off into space by itself.
I don't
I'm
like
waiting
that
for the
idea.
random asteroid to just suddenly pop into view range and watch him slam into it.
I thought you liked...
Gotta put drills on the front of that thing so you can go through it.
What, just go straight through the moon?
Yes.
If only that was possible.
That would be glorious.
High speed diamond tip drills. Just go like 4 or 5 of them all the way around.
But you can't.
I don't know. It's a dream that will never happen.
Well, especially since Keen has a certain depth at which blocks just despawn at.
And now we just drift slowly but surely to the moon.
Are you really going to the moon?
Yeah. I need platinum so I can make a jump drive.
The moon won't save you.
It might. It might be a nice moon with a soup dragon.
Or you know, there could be a pirate base on the dark side.
It's just evil. And I heard that lighter shadow.
Wait, why do you need platinum?
Make a jump drive. I'm just going to strap it to the outside of the ship and then jump away from everybody.
Trying to remember what's inside a jump drive that requires platinum. Oh, the gravity. That's right.
Yeah. I'm in a 1.2 million kilogram ship. And I'm attempting a landing on the moon. This should be fun.
Distance to target?
I have no idea. I've not been to the moon to get a waypoint.
Well, your crosshairs tell you the distance to where you're aiming.
Well, since he's still in Earth's gravity, he's still got a little ways.
And he's got 3,740 some odd meters to go.
No, that's how high I am off the Earth.
Oh.
I would love to fast forward, Chippy, but this is a live stream, not a recording.
There is no FF.
Hey, Kitty Night.
Yeah.
I would point straight up for a little bit, just so you can get outside the gravity well. Because you're still burning
that's a
fuel
point.
downwards.
What is the outside of the gravity? Is it 42,000?
I think so. I mean, you can't be that much farther. You're at 7G right now.
Really? What's with the joke?
What was that, Shadow?
Oh, the joke that's just posted in your general chat.
What was the joke?
Dogs can't operate an MRI machine, but cats can.
Oh dear, did the honor post that by any chance?
Yes.
Oh, we're out of gravity.
I just let it drift. Yeah. Her stream didn't post to Twitch at all earlier.
Well, mine didn't. Or hers didn't.
Hers didn't.
I'm having so much fun.
Don't worry, Chippy. Once I get platinum, I'll be making little fighters and things. And then it'll be
Yep,
more
so
fun.
you can crash those into the ground.
You'll note my lack of denial.
Just build a giant spear and launch it randomly into space.
I mean, you basically built a small fighter for exactly that.
Yeah. But that small fighter uses some mods that aren't on this server.
It won't be that hard to replace them with blocks.
I know they do, Chippy. It's wonderful the faith they have in me, isn't it? We're all going on a lunar holiday.
Well, at least you can be proud that I have about as much faith in Rage as I do in you.
That's true. Then again, Rage manages to get off planets with much less parts than I do. I
That's
can
true.
never do it on a small ship. I have to go large ship, but usually it's just a thruster with a seat sat on top.
The early days of the NASA program.
Yes, I play Kerbal Space Engineers.
Strap a seat to the top of that thing and send someone into space.
Thank you very much for the sub there, Adrian.
So, Rage sort of does have an advantage.
I usually stream for about 2 hours in the morning, so like another half an hour, 35 minutes. But I'm not going to stop streaming until we've landed this on the moon and see what happens while I'm
Hashtag crashed on the moon.
hashtag the game fucking just froze up.
Cover too much distance in too little time.
Literally, it's frozen. I can't wriggle the ship. I can't turn me dampeners on.
Your game crashed.
I'm still apparently getting FPS.
Yeah, I'm not suffering anything. It's all on your end.
It's because I had to dart out for a second to see who followed. I have killed my game. I have killed my ship. I am playing moon darts. I'll not be able to stop it. See you later, Noah. I've worked out what the dinging is.
What?
It's when people @tag me.
Oh.
Oh dear, this is not good.
By now you've probably found the moon. Or will very shortly.
Tune in next
I
time,
am-
kids, to find out how much of
I
Knight's
am
ship is left.
I am checking
And how much
Task
is buried
Manager.
in the
It's
moon?
still apparently responding.
And how much is phased through the ground.
I don't think it's gonna. It's
I
just buried.
can't open my options or anything, so it really is crashed. And thank you very much for the follow, Daniel. Oh dear, this is not good.
I can't really help you because I'm not admin on the server.
No, I know. The only other admins talk more. Mistakes were made. Space engineer died. I'm gonna have to Control Alt Delete this and reload.
Probably. Well, if you do it quickly enough, you could probably save your ship because you'll probably still be quite a ways away.
Space engineers, spinning wheel of weight.
Because the moon's not, it's close, but it's not that close. You're at least looking at least another hour of flight.
I doubt it'll be an hour.
Yeah, I
but
just said
yeah.
you disconnected.
Yeah, that's because I just Control Alt Deleted.
At least you won't have the problems Disco does.
That's true.
What do you mean I haven't disconnected?
I need to make a new background thing for the stream saying technical difficulties. Space Engineers has done its thing.
Whoever drew you that cat, you should have to draw several other things.
I don't know where that cat actually came from. Chris gave it to me.
I should ask him. When did he give it to you?
Oh, long time ago. I think originally when I went on TeamSpeak it was just as Hazy, and then when I changed to Hazy Kitty Night a couple of months later he came up with that. He changed my description to be that. And where's my chat thingy not on top? There it is. Chippy, you changed over to Tap House Gaming to confuse me.
He also says best game ever.
Well, it's a lot more fun when you're actually blowing things up.
Oh, I saw you invited me into a group.
It's We Love Wolves.
That's funny.
They're giving away 10 copies of 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, we're trying to win a copy for not for Chippy, for Anna. Chippy's already got it.
Apparently, she had been invited to the group way back in 2012.
And hadn't either accepted or declined the invite.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our reaction as well.
It's one of those things where you just go, why? How is this possible? Random CSGO bullshittery from the Womble.
Oh, random bullshittery videos are hilarious.
Yes, they are.
His newest one's random bullshittery golf, and that's kind of funny too. The next question is, did I remember to turn the medbay on in the ship?
My favorite so far is the one where they do the drinking game every time they die.
Oh yeah, every time one of them gets knifed, they have to do a shot. Every time they knife someone, everybody has to do a shot.
No, as it was every time you get knifed, you had to do 3 shots.
That was it, yeah.
You ran out of Jack Daniels, had to go to tequila, and someone was drinking, what was it?
Cucumber vodka.
Something vodka?
Yeah, it was cucumber vodka.
Why?
This screen, for anyone watching the stream, is called the spinning wheel of weight.
My spinning wheel of weight doesn't last that long.
There's 25 mods. If I start up a completely vanilla server, it loads in about 3 seconds.
I forget how many mods were on the server I was playing on, so I can't really say anything. I just know right now that my brother's playing on a server with over 120.
I would say that's ridiculous, but we actually did a server search the other day whilst we were trying to fix this server and found someone with almost 1,000 mods. I think he had 987 mods on his server.
Yeah. No. I want to say the one I was playing on had like 40 to 50.
Yeah, 40 to 50 is a reasonable number. I also have the problem of my PC is kind of old.
He has a potato.
I should send you a link for that new 7th Gen i7 that Intel's giving away.
Giving away?
It's a completely built PC from them. Go ahead and find it. Intel, enter again. Let me see, what is it? Intel Ultimate Gaming Contest. Increase your chances of winning a VR-ready Intel Core Gen 7 i7 processor. System. So it's probably got like a 1070 or 1080 in it.
Nice. Either that or it's just going to be the CPU and a motherboard. And then go suck it, bitches. Buy the rest.
It's coming. Intel teamed up with iBuyPower. It's a complete PC. Or CyberPower, one of the two. CyberPower.
Okay, yes, definitely send me that link. And I've managed to... Oh, I've regained one. I managed to lose 8 viewers because of having to restart. Nobody wants to know if I crashed into the moon whilst restarting the game.
I want to know. I want to see the explosion. Okay, let's see. Kitty Nights. So, of course, you're not on my normal list. So I'm going to do this.
Yes, I belong on abnormal lists.
That one. Intel Ultimate Gaming Contest. If you don't win the PC, because that's 18 grand prize winners get that, you can be one of the 720 other people that get a game code or in-game loot.
I behaved a little bit with the mod list, Wolf. I pared it down from 47 mods. I was a good kitty knight.
So you have iBuyPower and CyberPower and NCIX PC with Intel.
Nice.
If I remember right, the first set of questions are about PubG. Like...
So I'm going to have to remember PubG then.
Well, there's a video that plays, you watch the video and it gives you the answers that are in green.
Oh, wow.
So people that have never played can actually enter as long as they're paying attention to the video. Let's see, week 1 was Project Cars 2. Week 2 was Mortal Blitz. Week 3 was MXM from NCSoft. Week 4 is PlayerUnknown's Battleground. There's still this week and 2 other weeks before they completely close the contest. So week 4 will have 18 Gen 7 i7 processors, these computers given away, plus another 240. Oh, it's one computer per week. Challenge begin each Monday. Check back next week for another chance to win.
This spinny wheel of weight is taking a piss now. And I think I know what I did to freeze my game up. I turned my ore detector on full blast.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
a bad idea.
When stroke if I get in, I may have to depower the ship anyway.
You really need to stop using that ore detector.
Yeah. I thought the large grid one would be okay. And I did go with the weak version.
So, yeah. That
Yeah,
one can
but
be
it's still a
sitting there
modded
for-
ore detector, and those tend to be a bit buggy. Should start a straw poll and see how many people vote for your ship to go boom.
It's not gone boom, it's still there.
Oh.
Well, the section that has your cryopod might be there.
No, not my cryopod, it's my med base still there. Right, let's first things first, let's
Section with the
access and
med
turn
dedicated
that ore
component.
detector off.
The question is, will you be able to spawn in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh.
Whether I can get to my control... Stop walking on the walls, you silly character.
Live tracking of Hurricane Irma.
Itsy bitsy spider walked up the water spout.
Or
Crashed into the window and found the moon was close. If that loading time had taken much longer, I would have hit the moon. Oh no, in fact, I would have skimmed over the gravity well of the moon, so I might have slowed down.
If you're lucky. At least you're back in control.
for now.
Kind of funny, you also didn't hit any asteroids either.
Yeah, I know, and there was at least one asteroid within render distance. I was lucky. It could be worse. My next flight is planned for the alienish planet. That's 6,000 kilometers away. But
That
don't
will be
worry,
hilarious to watch.
I will not be doing that on the live stream. Unless it's with jump drives.
Building a jump-capable ship isn't that hard.
There is one thing that's kind of nice about this ship. I seem to be creating hydrogen faster than I'm using it on the flight. So that's something. I should have enough hydrogen to land.
Hopefully.
The one thing I have just realised though is I have no landing gear on what is now the bottom of the ship, even though that should be the top of the ship. I put the control seat on the wrong place.
So why don't you land with that way?
Because that would mean he has to flip it around.
Oh no, I'm just gonna. I'm trying to decide whether I land it on its tail to make taking off easier.
I would.
If it makes it easier, why not?
I've only got 2 landing gear and they're in the center. Either way, there's gonna be falling down. I also have
Space.
people watching over on Twitch and Mixer, but welcome to the stream, Maston.
Yes, master.
Master, not master. I should really be aiming for the other side of the moon, shouldn't I? Where, like, the sun is?
That doesn't surprise me that there's only 7 people watching.
Pineapple watching.
We did just go through a massive loading screen as well.
This is very true. And technically, there's only 6 people watching because I'm watching and it counts me.
You still count as someone watching.
I guess so. Wait, do you have the pirate bases on?
I believe so.
That's gonna be fun for you. Oh wait, no, you weren't getting attacked on the
Yeah, I
planet.
wasn't getting attacked on the planet. I think the exploration mod overwrites the planetary bases and makes them just
No,
space ones.
no. You started with the star system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't spawn with the star system. Only the easy stars. Though it's pretty easy to make them.
Yeah, I suppose I could go spawn in a few pirate bases on your asteroid.
That's a dick move.
You can always warp over there and like mine something into the ground for him to see as he blasts off.
Yeah, I think I'll attempt to land on the tail, but I'll put some extra landing gear on first as well. So I actually at least have some chance of balancing. So we'll get into gravity and then make some adjustments to the ship.
Well, doesn't surprise me too because you're not really a big YouTuber.
Oh yeah, I know. As a teeny tiny YouTuber.
And space engineers tends to have a little niche.
Is that the same as a niche?
Niche. Tomato.
I see ice in that direction. We'll go there.
Oh, I wonder if the Mars still has the obelisk on it.
It should do. There's actually an achievement for finding the obelisk as well. This is about me possibly crashing into the moon. That about covers it for this stream. We've already done. You missed the taking off mess that was made because I'd screwed up the ship. So now we're attempting to make it onto the moon. Oh, I just got an achievement.
Oh, what is it?
It was one of the explorer ones. Number 3 of 6. I don't know how far that means I've travelled. Right, we're in gravity, so look for a good landing point. Definitely want to land somewhere near that ice, although this big crater looks interesting.
That's weird. I can't even find the crater that it's normally in.
Right, first things first, let's go build some landing gear. Hello, J-Boss Gaming. There That's useful. And I covered up my other access point. I am an idiot.
Could have told you that one.
You get better, well, from what we've been able to establish, you get better loot from them. An access point down here I can get to? No.
What, the strong signals?
Yeah. Out of this ship. Ridiculous. After all, everything's connected, otherwise the thing wouldn't work.
I found a perfect landing spot on the moon for me.
Gonna have to get rid of one of these air vents just so I can get into the system. Oh, but wait, I have no steel plates to do that with. Oh, it might let me. Yeah, it will let me. Is the build repair system working? Yes, it is. Thank God for that.
I'm guessing you can see a strong unknown signal.
He must be able to in his game. I can't.
Oh.
Oh no, there's not a difference in the cosmetic loot. There's a difference in the actual loot you get in the cargo containers that are on the ships themselves, and also there's more materials on them for you to grind down.
Yeah, there's only so many certain cosmetics in the game. I think it's 36.
That's right, the
Apparently
new
we
Blade
made
Runner
that
movie's
flight.
coming out.
We made that flight with the door open.
You forgot to close your door again, didn't you?
Maybe.
Not a maybe. Yes.
Poor misguided kitty nut. He must be bombarded from orbit.
No.
Don't worry, I'll get Knight's permission before I do it.
No, she'll send you with crossbows and all sorts of things. She'll make you she'll make you make a ship called Crossbow just to shoot me with.
Oh, I was about to say, I think a crossbow dropped from orbit would still kill someone.
Campaign update, no lie.
I'm not entirely sure. I think it does include those.
What?
Minor League Gaming was asking, do the 36 include the medieval gold and vintage cosmetic suits?
I don't think so, because those are special items.
That's a good point, actually, because I've come across a wooden set, a terracotta set, carpet set, the rainbow set. Was another set, the badger set. There's quite a few sets there if you discount the medieval ones.
It's like the veteran set. Only people that have owned the game since alpha can get. Medieval set can only be owned by people that have medieval engineers.
Yeah, is it that have it or that had it pre-cosmetic shit?
Oh.
I'm using OBS Maston, and I also have Restream running and a couple of other things running so I can still see chat.
And the golden set is if you buy the elite version of Space Engineers.
Yeah, if you buy the deluxe version, which is like, why would you buy the deluxe version? I don't want to go back to that. No.
It's more or less just a cash grab.
Yeah, I know. I am going to land in that crater that's directly below me, I think.
Craters do offer good defense. Except from Disco. Because then it'd just be a challenge, because he'd just drop a ship the size of the crater onto you.
That's true.
Which would be hilarious.
I'm actually lining up for landing whilst the build and repair system is still welding the landing gear.
Yeah, I'd do it.
You know what I should also fit is a couple of lights.
That too. That'd be nice. Since the craters tend to fall into darkness faster. This coming from a dude that lives inside a crater. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, please stand and pay attention as Kitty Knight crashes his ship into the ground.
No. You go to court after you crash the ship.
Well, I was talking in the sense that they're a royal court. Because you are a knight, after all.
Oh yeah, I usually have background noise running. Usually have Spotify running, but it's being a pest today.
Noob gamers have their auto accept for peace on.
Yeah, Butter's usually quite peaceful.
Except if your name's Raging Geek.
This is true. Okay, we're going with one light on the bottom because I'm short a construction component.
But that sort of makes sense since they are brothers. There can never be peace between siblings. There must always be war.
Okay, weld up that light, please, game. There we go.
Oh, it's an extreme light, that's why.
Yeah, that's
like
why I'm
that.
going with those instead of spotlights.
I was like, that light cost extremely a lot from what I remember.
To be honest, you'll be able to see when I land now. Here goes nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please.
Give me a long drum roll.
Executioner, please check your axe and make sure it is sharp.
Yeah, I know. I don't like masses of viewers, and I'm actually terrified of the day I ever get to anything over 100.
Wait, what?
I'm replying to chat.
That's fun. You could have a warp speed chat.
I may have put those lights on a bit too bright. And I didn't save the landing lights group.
Did you wait out the ground below you?
I think I just read the comment that you were responding to. And yeah, that would get annoying with chat going like at light speed.
Even on the highest delay, I've seen some of those live streams from the big names, and it's just
Yeah, it's even just
ripping through.
some of Kaysen's streams sometimes when he's got a lot of viewers. It's like, how the hell are you keeping up with that?
Most YouTubers I see don't read chat for a while, but will go back and scroll to a certain point.
Or they'll look for something interesting to read off of.
That too.
That's not a bad plan for allergy season. I see a flattish spot just over there.
Until you get there and it's a giant crater.
Technically, I'm already in the giant crater. I think some of the landing gear locked.
Well, I would agree with that, and when you've been up all night too.
Cockeyed. Oh, let's just camera angle.
We'll make it through the doorway, thank you. Oh, I best shut that door before I waste all my oxygen.
You shouldn't waste any oxygen once it's decompressed.
And here
With
we
the
have
initial burst.
one small step for kitty nights. One giant leap for shit, there's no catnip here. Why is there no catnip on my moon?
See, it would have been funny when you said that the ship just falls over.
Especially when he's standing right underneath it. Don't stand on the downhill side. It's a bad idea.
It just flattens him into the ground.
And then it respawns him back on Earth.
I do have the ability to respawn back at Earth. I kept that med bay. What did we get under here? Oh, we found that ultimately rare resource, iron. That's quite a nice view.
Is platinum on the moon?
Believe so. If it's not, I've just wasted my time. And everybody else's.
I thought uranium was on the moon.
Uranium's on everything.
No, I don't think it's on Mars.
Yeah, it's on Mars.
Because I know Mars doesn't have next to nothing.
It doesn't have next to nothing, so therefore it's got lots.
Oh.
You double negativity yourself there. Oh, we found more of that rare resource iron. This is where I find out the only thing. Oh no, there's some cobalt. We found cobalt.
Oh, I think it was Punk. Punk was looking for iron and he could not find it no matter where he went to.
That's usually my thing. Oh, we found nickel as well.
Nickel seems to be very plentiful on this world seed.
Nickel is usually quite plentiful.
I've had a few spawns where it's a pain in the ass to find.
Got a hole.
Yeah.
I hide.
Oh, Kitty Nate doesn't have any hydrogen bottles, does he?
Oh, crap. No, I don't. My hydrogen bottles were in the body I had to ditch. We've actually got 25 mods running. There should be a mod list below, but I can't remember if it's up to date or not. That's not
Hold
the
on.
door. I just wasted my oxygen. Oh well. The next plans are to make this ship jump drive capable and to weaponize the thing.
Just put a bunch of turrets everywhere and automate them.
Basically.
Or for me to shoot you out of the sky.
But before then, I believe I may need to make myself a little scout ship. Because flying around on my thrusters without a tank is not good.
Ideal
This
or
was
good
just
idea?
iron.
I don't see a mod list. But I'm on YouTube.
No,
too.
I haven't got it set up like that. Elysium. Is it not there? It should be there.
Is it supposed to be?
Yeah, it was supposed to be. Took me freaking forever to sit there and copy and paste all the bloody things after I decided which ones I wanted. Oh well, I will have to make up a mod list. I'll post it in the comments on this video later. Basically, they're mostly all cosmetics. We've got the Azimuth mod, and we've got some curved block mods, which is really nice. Combo blocks. HCDS's slim battery. The Hammerman small chip glass windows. That build and repair system. I can't remember who made that. We've got the letters mod, so it's not masses of mods. What did you just post, Wolf? Oh, we've got the armor slabs.
I was posting the links to the repair mod and the Azimuth mod.
Yeah, they're the two biggest ones. The rest I'll get mod listed in later. Right, we've got some steel plate.
Those are the only two I have on my computer.
I go to bed. I ain't passing out.
Yeah, that would be a good time to go to bed then. Sleep well, dude.
We'll try.
My dog is taking over my bed.
Probably doing it because you're not in it.
Yeah, probably. What do you think I was posting?
I don't know, that's why I asked.
Some obscene stuff?
You never know.
Hey, don't tempt me. Don't make me have you only have me for a moderator as it for a day. I won't be that bad though.
Elysium, I've got personally 200 mods on my computer. I've only got 25 on the server.
Oh my god, it would take forever if you put 200 mods on the server. I would have to kill you.
Not letting me grind this down. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably getting repaired as I grind it.
Probably. This happened to me. That's why I turn off the repair blocks. I have to grind stuff.
Oh yes, that's why I have moderators. As long as it gets deleted, it stops the ban. Although, if it was my moderator doing it...
Oh, I see what he said now.
Stop doing that.
What do you have, Miner? A supercomputer? He says it'd be easy for his computer to load 200 mods in 5 minutes.
I can fully expect that, but as I say, my computer's 5 years old. Although when I'm loading a single player game and nobody else is joining it, then it can be fairly quick as well.
I guess.
That's bright.
Elysium we respond with, yeah, if your mod does it. Bye-bye, stream. Don't worry, Kitty Knight. I won't get you banned from YouTube. Yeah.
I don't like the implications of that yet.
It's just fun to say. Oh, he has 16 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, I've got 24 gigs of RAM. I just got old CPU now.
Actually, I don't know how fast my computer would load in to a world with 200 mods. Because I've never played with 200 mods on at once. Things tend to get a little bit crazy.
Just a little bit. Oh, what this glass attachment bit is. I presume it goes just here. That is really bright.
Yeah. I should really get a second screen.
Oh no, I see it now. I've put it on back to front. And my eyes too.
And there's only a thing for sound.
Let's try it like that.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that would kill everything. Ah, eyes again. I think it's welded, so I look over.
Hey, Kitty Knight.
Yeah. Hey, we got the camera.
Turn on show area for your builder.
Let me get to the... can I not use this button panel? There we go. Order repair.
It's a really big area.
I'm trying to find the show area.
It's right around the bottom of the list.
Oh, there we go. I see it. Holy bejeebus! That's ridiculous!
Yeah.
I thought it was about... Oh, thanks for that heads up, Elysium. Oh. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
You forgot your hydrant.
We made it into the cockpit. That was quite cool, actually. I was like, will we make it? Won't we?
And you're inside gravity, so your boots won't work either.
Yeah, I did try the boots, and that didn't work, so I turned the hydrogen back on and fired myself up through the portal.
You had just enough to make it up there. I'm laughing at you hysterically.
But I'm in the process of making a hot rod. Mistakes are allowed to be made. I've never used this engine before, so I have no idea what its maximum or anything is. Holy!
Should tell you the max.
Max output 25 megawatts. Yeah, I need to find some silver before I can make a model. I did have 3 bottles on me, but then the game crashed on my way to the moon. That's why I'm making a scout ship, so I can go find some materials.
Oh. Wait, is that 2500?
No, it's 25 megawatt, not 2500.
Oh.
But there's still a lot,
you
seeing
know-
as this tiny 6 point's only 2?
Oh, yeah, I see what it is now. Yeah, the small reactors, vanilla reactors, only put out 500 kilowatts. Holy shit. Though it is roughly a little bit bigger than the small reactors.
Yeah. What I need is I need a walkway to get around there.
Probably roughly, it's probably less than the large reactor output. It's probably like in that happy medium.
Yeah.
Enough to be more than a small reactor, but not enough to be past the large reactor.
Why do I have 25,000 interior plates? Something must have bugged back on the planet.
Oh, there's a assembler bug right now.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Pretty much instead of like going down the list and building what it's supposed to be, when you have multiple things queued up, it'll just keep on building this the first item that was in the list.
Wonderful. It's something that hasn't loaded right about these mods.
Oh,
The,
why do you say that?
There's no texture for my small thruster. Thank you very much for the sub, Anthony Nick. Oh well, here's getting pink thrusters then.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not your set color?
Actually, we're gonna have a problem there anyway.
Why?
But I still haven't found platinum yet. This is supposed to be a hydrogen vessel.
Ah, kitty night.
But that actually takes my hot rod idea and throws it out the window. I'm not quite sure how to make a hot rod with hydrogen thrusters. Let's see what modded hydrogen thrusters we have.
That is a good
Thank
point.
you for the follow, Elysium. Yeah, it might just
Elysium.
be that.
Yeah,
build
it's
stage.
probably just a building glitch.
How do I want to do this? I really wish that wasn't quite that bright.
I think part of it's just so you can see where it is at the time.
Well, it's actually the normal welding light. That's not even
Oh.
anything to do with the mod. I was watching Wace's stream the other night. He looked straight at Wedgehog, and that killed his eyes.
Damn.
Yeah, it's probably going to end up having wheels miner, but I want it to be able to fly as well. Hey! I'm getting bugged into the ship. I'm bugged.
Oh, because you landed on the ground too.
There we go. Bug's gone.
So the progress of the ship is at 623 out of 2,493.
Oh, your ship. I was sitting thinking, what the fuck is he on about there for a second?
I still have a long list of stuff that has to be built. Oh, I didn't know the ship actually had production capabilities. Basic though.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of basicness.
Yeah, it has an arc furnace and assembler that's queued up in the building.
That is ridiculous. I may have to find a mod to dull the welding light.
Yeah.
I keep having to look away because it's hurting my eyes, so it's got to be hurting the stream.
Probably. I haven't had much problems with it because of the simple fact most of the welding's on an internal part of the ship. So all I see is the glow, not the direct light like you're seeing.
Yeah, it was the same for me when I was down on the planet. I didn't see as much of it because I wasn't really... Why is that facing that direction? I forgot I had to exit out, so auto-rotates turned itself back on.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
I'll have a coffee with milk and two whilst you're at it. I'm just asking for trouble now. And we'll want a couple of blocks coming out there. And one there. Don't blind me when I'm trying to build shit. Little Luna buggy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And why did my power output just spike?
I blame cookies. They were evil cookies because I didn't get to eat them.
Huh, that's weird.
I really want to make this the whole ship, and at the same time I know it's absolutely useless because it's got no cargo containers or anything else. It doesn't even have a little oxygen generator to create the hydrogen or a hydrogen tank yet, so I'm gonna have to change it.
And actually, there is no coffee in my household.
Tea?
I drink tea. Iced tea. What, decided to go with a little dune buggy?
Yeah, I want to make a little dune buggy. That's what I said, I'm making a little rover.
Watching the shape of my ship come together.
That's always kind of a nice feeling.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure my dad's updating stuff again. It's about time for me to go anyway.
To be fair, it's about time for me to start thinking about real life things soon. There's nothing majorly wrong with iced tea as long as you don't make me drink it.
I make extremely sweet tea.
That would just be funny.
Alright.
Yeah, off ski then.
Yep.
Okay, I'll catch you later then, dude. To be fair, I'm about ready to shut down the stream anyway. I need to go get some stuff done. It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's about 6 here.
Are you still watching the chat at all?
No, I had just closed.
Elysium says, yeah, ban him, please. Sweet iced tea is unexcusable.
You broke up.
He said sweet iced tea is unexcusable.
He's unexcusable. Now I'm tempted to come back to the stream just to ban him. Oh, I see it on my screen now. Up on my TV. Alright, I'm going to go pass out now.
Fair enough. Does anyone else notice the slight mistake I just made? I haven't put any power into that. I meant to put uranium into the engine before I did the rest of it. Wait, I can access it. And we need some ice for it. Wow, we went through a lot of ice getting here, because we started out with 750k of ice. Ooh, those little tanks don't hold much. Yeah, guess I wasn't really expecting them to hold much, but let them hold more than that. You only came back to see if I crash.
He's so lonely.
Hello, Disco.
Lonely.
I made it to the moon.
Crashed terribly.
No, I landed it perfectly. And
No.
now I'm making a hot rod. Make sure all the thrusters have some kind of flame. Oh yeah, I knew that, Elysium. At the moment I was just getting it off the landing gear. All the wheels are steerable, but I'd rather only have the front ones steerable. I think we need that down the thrust. Oh, 1 minute's not too bad, Wolf. Ooh, need an ore detector still. We will go with the normal ore detector because the azimuth ones seem to crash everything. Oh yeah, I put all my steel plate away to pick up ice. Oh yeah, I know they're still broken. That's why it technically has the ability to take off and be a flying ship instead. Okay, so the large ship is basically balanced on 2 landing gears. Why did I even bother putting all the extra landing gear on? Oh, I wonder what that's missing. That was a bit of a lag. Yeah. I know there's 3 downwards facing thrusters, I just need to find them. It would literally be the last one on the list for the third downward thruster. And then just to play with the settings. That is a good point, Elysium. I've only just spotted your comment. Yeah, if the two that are holding it break, the other ones will grab because they're all set on auto lock at the moment. Three and four are the back ones. I need to add that on.
Unlimited power.
That's why I lowered the speed down to 50. I think it could do with a bit more traction, a bit more power.
Unlimited power.
Traction's not far off what it needs to be. It's just the power. And yes, unlimited power, Disco. Unlimited power.
Do it.
And the reason we made it a ship is so that I can get out of holes like that. I didn't crash. That's actually about enough friction. We'll go to 45 and maybe a little bit more power just for fun. I thought artificial mass only worked in artificial gravity. It doesn't work on the moon and the planet.
I think it's diminished a little bit because of the normal gravity, but since it's not full, maybe it works.
We rolled already. Oh no, we didn't. We salvaged.
Don't you need platinum for artificial mass, or is it only gold?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need platinum for it as well, so I can't make it.
I'm looking right now. No, just gold.
Oh, if it's just gold, yeah, I can probably fit one on here then.
Yeah, gravity gen components, just take silver, gold, cobalt, and iron.
Oh, I should have everything then. One on the nose and one on the tail. Probably should have put the one on the tail lower down, really, didn't I? Oh well. The worst that could happen, he says, in Space Engineers, yet again. No, we rolled it. But you see, this is why we planned ahead and we made it really, it's actually a ship. It's apparently a ship without enough thrusters. Oh, there we go. It's a space car. It flies. Oh, oh, oh. Running out of hydrogen. Let me get to the ground. I actually quite like that. It has a limited flight time. So it's good enough for recovering or for hopping over craters. But for the rest of the time, it's just a car. But on that note, we have reached that time. It is time for Kitty Night to log off and go, like, eat and have breakfast at lunchtime, apparently. Been on for a bit longer than I usually am for these morning streams. If you haven't already, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Do the things that you do. And I will see you this evening for 7 days, or tomorrow morning for more Space Engineers. And I will check those settings in a minute, Elysium, but for right now I need to go eat. I'm hungry. I'll catch you later.